So the NSA and the courts are running a disinformation propaganda mafia. The NSA and the Homeland Security is running a big STAZI-style censoring mechanism to brainwash the United States. In other words, when they censor certain people and they censor certain information, the general public doesn't get the benefit of that information, and so they get brainwashed. That's called thought control, when they're able to eliminate entire subject matters by engaging in what is been exposed as censoring. Now, what Edward Snowden exposed to the world, I was exposing it years before Edward Snowden was exposing it. This Echelon and Carnivore and Prism, all these, MK Ultra, Operation Paperclip, Operation Monarch, the Monarch programs of where they brainwash the American people with the information they want them to have and then censor the information they don't want them to have. This matter is going on now in a federal court in Lafayette, Louisiana. The state of Missouri, the state of Louisiana, and Judson Witham, and a few other people have intervened to expose the STAZI that the United States government is operating through the NSA and Homeland Security and the CDC and the White House and the FBI and the CIA and the Department of Education. It just goes on and on and on, along with the courts. The courts have got a really interesting little judicial tyranny, judicial mafia. The courts are censoring people. They're denying people perfectly good lawful constitutional standing and perfectly good lawful constitutional arguments by just making up some hyper-technical judicial bullshit to keep them out of the courts. That's exactly what's going on in this country. We have a bunch of criminal Nazis robbing the banking system, robbing the mortgage system, and censoring all the Facebooks and the Twitter and the AOL and, all the different social media. It's not social media. It's a brainwashing operation being orchestrated by corporations and the NSA and the FBI and the Department of Justice and the CIA and Homeland Security. They're running a big brainwashing operation. It's on trial right now in Lafayette, Louisiana. They call it censoring. They're censoring people. No, it's more than censoring. They're doing a lot more than censoring. They're completely controlling the discussion. They're completely censoring the discussion. And it'd be your National Security Administration, the Homeland Security, FBI, CIA, the FBI fusion centers, the White House, and anybody else that gets in their way that they don't want these subject matters discussed. Because in the United States, we're missing trillions. They're trillions in hock. They've got no real money. It's all phony baloney bullshit money. Ask David Stockman, the former management of the Office of the Budget for Ronald Reagan. He calls it phony baloney money. Ask the Mises Institute. Look into what Larry Parks, he's a professor of great distinction. Look what Larry Parks thinks of the phony baloney fiat helicopter money system. You don't even have any real money in your pocket. You're being brainwashed and indoctrinated by the United States courts, by the United States government itself. This is a big United States government mafia that's taken over the country from the District of Criminals. And by God, they don't want anybody talking about it. They're censoring this information like there ain't no tomorrow. Great big censoring operation. And it's being litigated right now in the Western District Court of Louisiana, the United States courts in Lafayette, Louisiana. I suggest you